Welcome, wonderful Scorpio. This is your June 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. As you can see, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. We're going to start off with that, and we're going to clarify these oracle cards with some tarot and astrology cards as well. After that, we're moving into the love part of the reading with these beautiful cards here. And lastly, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this deck here. So before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Scorpio. Let's dive right in. We're having here Ten of Fire in reverse, which would be the Ten of Wands. Then we have Momentum with Pirate and Mars energy here. We have a card that I won't even bother to pronounce, but I'll zoom in that you see it, what it says. There we are. Beautiful one. And lastly, we have Gemini. Okay, there we are, Gemini. Alrighty then. So starting off with the Ten of Wands in reverse, this is a great card to have in reverse. I think this is connected to the full moon that is happening in your second house of money, resources, self-worth as well. We have the full moon happening over there mid-month. It's going to happen 14th of June on 20 degrees of Sagittarius. So if you have anything in 20 degrees of Sagittarius, and you might, because Venus and Mercury can't really go far away from the sun. So if your sun is in Scorpio, you will probably have something in Sagittarius from those two, or maybe in Libra as well. But if you have anything on 23 of Sagittarius, maybe Venus or Mercury, this is I think this is what it is about. So what it is, it's a completion. Full moon is a completion. I think this is something you have worked hard on with the Ten of Wands. It's probably some passionate project of yours, because wands include passion as well. But it's in reverse, signifying that this project is done and over with in the month of June with the full moon in your second house as well. And I think you're gonna reap the rewards of that with this beautiful card here that is all about, infinite possibilities as well. And you could also get funding for this project if that's something that you need, because we have here the card of Gemini, which rules your 8th house of other people's money, funding, resources, loans, maybe just borrowing money from somebody. But you do have Sun over there, and you did have Mercury going retrograde in the month of May, and also partly in the month of June as well. It's going to go direct on the beginning of the month. So if you need any funding or loans or whatever to actually launch this project that you have finished now, you have green light for that as well. Okay. Okay, so here we have Mars, and Mars is currently moving through your 6th house, which is also another house related to work. So I think in month of June you will be quite focused on work. And with Mars, you have the willpower and you have the drive to actually put in the effort. And you also have Jupiter over there. He moved there last month. I don't know if we discussed it in a month of May reading. We probably did. It's an important thing. And so yeah, that can bring you a new job. If you're looking for a new job, Jupiter in the 6th house can definitely give you an opportunity. With Mars over there, I would hustle a bit. I would go after what I want. And if it is that you're still needing to finish this project here, here we have the card that says Momentum. So that's all about the little steps taking you forward to the snowball effect. Like, you never know when it's gonna hit the jackpot. You never know when your little by little action will actually finally snowball and lead you to a great result, which might happen here in a month of June with the full moon in your 2nd house. Okay. And what else do we have here? Pyrite can help you focus this energy of Mars. Okay, Mars in the 6th house can also, if improperly, if it's not directed, you know, you have to utilize the energy of Mars. If you don't utilize the energy of Mars, meaning if you don't put much effort into the 6th house activities, which is your daily to day routine, your job, your health, you know, being positive about everything, then this energy could backfire as a conflict, you know, as a conflict within you or your colleagues or the people who are working for you, etc. And also inflammation, some inflammation can happen within your body if you don't use your properly this Mars energy. So I would work out, I would run every day, I would use this energy of Mars to help my health condition instead of you know, let it to be projected back onto me. Okay, so let's clarify all of this with some tarot cards, just to get some further insight. But overall looks good for now. Mars is, you know, it's a very action-oriented planet. I mean, you work well with it. It is your ancient ruler as well. So just put in the effort. Yes, here we have the 5 of Wands, and it came like this. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, fight where nobody wins if you don't use this energy of Mars properly, okay? So energy of Mars used properly is you actually focusing on the task before you, on those little mundane things every day that you have to do, or those little boring things in your job that you have to do. Just do it step by step and just focus your energy on that instead of like butting heads with anybody, you know, because Mars is over there looking for a fight if it's not utilized properly, okay? Also, some emotional state of yours could lead to an argument. We do have the King of Cups in reverse, so clarifying, you know, this momentum, and the Mars card. So if you feel somewhat unbalanced in emotions, that could also affect your work. Okay, so try to maybe meditate before going to work, or you know, just ground yourself before going to work, and do not allow anybody like to step into your flow, because here we have the Queen of Wands, which is a great creative card, signifying, you know, that you will feel inspired, that you will feel creative in the month of June. We also have the King of Wands in reverse, again underneath the Gemini. So again, the other people, you know, don't let other people distract you. Okay, Gemini's chit chat, you know, talking. So if you hear anything, like, don't let that get in your way of creativity. We all have our own path that lead us to where we want to go. Okay, you don't have to compare yourself to others. How fast or how slow are you comparing to others? Okay, we have here cardinal energy. We have the house 9, and we do have the new moon happening in your 9th house. And that's happening at the late part of the month, 29th of June. We have a new moon in Cancer, 7 degrees. And interesting is that this, they both, okay, will do. Interesting thing is that this new moon is conjuncting the Lilith, you know, which can show her ugly side if things don't go her way, okay? Lilith is very, and I'm channeling Lily for some of you. If you have any conflict with Lily, just let that go. Okay, house 9. Okay, so the new moon over there suggests, you know, if you're looking for a new job, you could get a new job that requires for you to relocate, perhaps go to another country, or it could be connected to education in any sort of way, that you are the teacher and relocating, teaching, anything along those lines. Okay, but you have to kind of approach it, you know, step by step. You have to actually make a plan for this job if you plan to accept it. We also have Mercury here, and Mercury is going through your 7th house as well as Venus in the month of June. So any conflict that you might have, I think it will be sorted out. I mean, the relationship with one-on-one persons and also your bosses will be harmonious with Mercury over there and Venus over there. It's just that if you are employing somebody, make sure that you're mindful of your words, that you don't butt heads for no reason. We do have another Mars card here again. And with Libra is all about harmony and you know, not fighting. She's all about bringing balance into the situation, consideration, fairness, and harmony. And it's, you know, I think that's the antidote to this Mars energy. Okay, I know sometimes we get carried away by our emotions, and that's exactly why King of Cups was in reverse here, but let's put that up there for you. And okay, what else do we have? We have here cardinal energy. So I would definitely put in the energy into anything you want to manifest in the month of June. Again, cardinal, and that's very Mars-like energy. So focus, I think you will feel this Mars in your 6th house. So again, like I said, it's best that you focus this energy consciously, that you consciously use this energy to accomplish something in your daily routine, in your day-to-day job, in those little things that you have to do every day. Because that's all ruling the 6th house. So instead of like butting heads where there are no winners literally and wasting your time and energy like that, you can actually accomplish something. You can use the smarts to your benefit. And if you have any like health issues, because 6th house is a house of health as well, I would work out. Mars is the energy. Mars will give you energy to work out. You just have to start. You know, cardinal is just begin, and the rest will kind of snowball. Again, I'm channeling that snowball effect. There's like a lot of like balls here. I mean, they're like moons or whatever, but when you're channeling readings, you see stuff in the cards that corresponds to the story that you want to share. Okay, so all right, so if you're looking for a new job, again, this month of June, you can actually get a new job, and that's mostly thanks to yourself, because again, you're using the smart to actually find that job, to apply, to send those applications. Okay, this is about you going out into the world and creating opportunities for yourself. Okay, this is not about you waiting and hoping for something to come, although that might happen too with Jupiter there in your 6th house. But I would go out and about and use this energy of Mars, because it's very prominent in your reading. We have Mars here, and we have cardinal here, which is Aries, and again, ruled by Mars. Okay, all right, so do what you're passionate about. If you have any creative project of yours, I'm wishing you good luck with that. Also, remember, step by step to the final result. I know it's the most exciting when you just get an idea, and that it takes some time to make that idea a reality, but you know, it's worth it in the end, okay? When you see the final result. Of course, if we are in 3D reality, it can be in one day, but you know, progress is a process. Okay, just remember that for your month of June. Okay, so let's tune into the love part of the reading now. We have the 6 of air. We have the freedom to be yourself. We have back to what you love, reevaluate your desires, and we have the moon. Okay. Well, six of air card, or 6 of swords card, it's about travel, really. And here we have bird feathers, also signifying, you know, birds and traveling south for wherever the summer is. So, and the moon is in your 9th house, new moon that we have. So again, that's traveling, like I mentioned. So in your love life, if you're traveling, you might meet somebody new while traveling. So that's suggested highly with these 2 cards here. Also, you might plan a trip with your loved ones somewhere to the sea, I guess, somewhere where there's a lot of nature. And for those of you who are not sure whether you want to be in a relationship that you are in now, you're called to reevaluate your desires. I think this has something to do with the Mercury going retrograde in your 8th house, house of desires. And you probably have been doing that in the month of May and beginning of June as well. And especially because Sun is over there sparking even more desires. You know, this is the Sun, and you do have the Sun transiting the 8th house, house of desires. So do you have the freedom to be yourself with this partner? You know, do you really enjoy one-on-one time together behind closed doors? Here we have, like, you know, do you feel free with this person, or do you feel like you're in prison? So that's something to reevaluate and something to think about in the month of June. If you are not happy where you are, I would, you know, move on. You know, even if you're living with that person, like, you do have Saturn transiting the 4th house. So if you're living with your partner, I mean, things might have been cold and etc. You know, Saturn tends to bring a reality check, you know, so there might have been like more duties or stuff like that. So if you're not sure what to do with your partner, but you do love them, I suggest a trip, you know, just to get out of the house where Saturn is and probably blocking your, you know, intimacy in some sort of way, because Saturn tends to do that. Okay. But you do have Sun transiting there and Mercury as well, so you should have some fun time in the bedroom if that's what you want. It's just my throat chakra is now being a tickly, so perhaps you need to talk to your partner about what you really want. Okay, perhaps you need to discuss with your partner honestly and, you know, with the freedom about some needs that you have. Okay, all right, so be free. Be free to talk to your partner about what makes you happy, because that's very important segment of every relationship. Okay, and if you're looking for somebody new, like I mentioned, I see here, if you're traveling somewhere, you might meet somebody new over there, especially if you're traveling south and towards the sea. Okay, let's clarify a bit more with tarot. Oh, my throat chakra. Guys, you really need to be honest with your partner, for those of you who are not. And use this opportunity of the freedom to be yourself and reevaluate your desires. You know, if this partner that you're currently with is not fulfilling your desires, you can reevaluate your desires, or you can reevaluate, is this a relationship that you want to be in or not. Okay, so as I shuffle, I would like to invite you that you please comment down below what kind of videos would you like me to create for you. Comment how you're resonating with this reading. Like, share, subscribe. We have Three of Wands, another, okay, just these two. Another card, you know, that's kind of signifying for me a travel. And she's waiting, you know. I don't think maybe you're traveling in June necessarily. This might be happening in July for some of you. Okay, we have Three of Wands, you have Three of Cups as well. So if you're single, you can actually meet somebody new while you're hanging out with your friends. You can travel with your friends. We see three females here together. We have Neptune, okay? And Neptune is also ruling the 12th house or the faraway places, and also water as well. So again, I see you like kind of planning a trip or going somewhere where there's water. Yeah, probably in July, not in June. Okay? House signs. Again, I'm traveling. That we had that in the first part of the reading. All right, so let's see what do we have here. Okay, so for those of you who are meeting somebody on your traveling trip, I don't think with the Ace of Pentacles that this is something tangible. This is likely to be a fling if you meet somebody while traveling in the month of June. You know, this Ace of Pentacles, if it was upright, then it would be something tangible that has some kind of roots in the future, but here is in reverse. So I don't see this fling becoming anything else but the fling at this point in time. You know, if you keep your communication, I don't say never, but at this point in time, I don't see you like going long term with this person if you meet anybody in June, traveling specifically with the House of Nine here. Also, if you meet somebody on like college or anything that has to do with education in any kind of way, maybe a seminar, maybe a course, whatever. If you meet somebody new, I don't think this person is ready for like a tangible, a new beginning. And for you to allow this to happen, perhaps you need to reevaluate your desires. Like, can you live in the moment, or do you really want just something very, very long term with Capricorn here? Or can you allow yourself to have some fun? Always be mindful who you share your energy with, especially your sexual energy with, because you're actually exchanging energy. So if you are going to have some fun, make sure that's the person you want to take something, you know, from with you. That sounds funny when but it's a channel reading. You know what I mean, okay? Make sure that this person is somebody that you admire and appreciate, and something that, you know, that you would like to have as part of your life, even just as energy-wise for this moment in time. For those of you who are in a relationship, here we have Leo. And we have here also house 10, which Leo rules in your horoscope. So maybe job could affecting your relationship. Maybe your partner has to work a bit, and that's kind of leaving you emotionally unfulfilled. But, you know, you can have this time to spend on yourself, to perfect yourself and to make yourself happy. You don't need a partner to make you happy. If they have to work, they have to work. Sometimes life is like that. And I understand, especially with the Saturn in your 4th house, if you're living with this person. I know it's not easy, but, you know, rewards can be nice, you know, if you're just patient a bit. Okay. We do have Neptune here, and Neptune is transiting your 5th house of love and relationships. So Neptune over there can really dissolve some old like fears of love or fears of rejection. If that's something you can work on, whether you're single, married, or coupled, it's always good to work on yourself. And with Neptune in your 5th house can really bring you like magical moments with your partner, or if you're falling in love with somebody new, because this full moon that's happening in your 2nd house of self-worth as well is squaring to this Neptune. Okay, so I don't think you should allow like a relationship or the fact that you are with a partner or you don't have a partner to affect your self-esteem in some way. Okay, I think that might be a big time realization for some of you. Of course, it's a general reading, take it how it resonates, but for some of you I think it's gonna be like a light bulb moment where you learn to really appreciate yourself and pamper yourself and love yourself first. Okay, all right, so interesting read for month of June, dear Scorpio. Enjoy, have fun, and yeah, enjoy this freedom to be yourself. Okay, and make sure you do that. Okay, so last part of the reading, I like this card, so I'm just gonna leave it first here. So to end your reading now, I'm gonna shuffle from that beautiful deck over there. All I need from you is to think of a question and try to be very focused on one question so that we have straight answer for that question. Okay, direct answer for that question. Thank you very much, you successfully did that. Okay, well, Scorpios can do that, not everybody can. We have Stag Spirit, take the lead. Beautiful card. It's actually the one on the cover as well. All right, so let's see what it says. Take the lead. 58. There we are. Stag Spirit, take the lead. Whether or not you have set your intention to lead, you may have found yourself suddenly called up to step up to the forefront of your life. Stag Spirit is a reminder that now is the time to heed the call to be sure, strong, and compassionate. Others will look to you, and you have it within you to see through the eyes of the Stag Spirit and walk with confidence as you take on the responsibilities that are yours now. And model integrity in all that you do and in all of your relationships. Be willing to see the best in others so that your compassionate heart keeps you on the right path. Stag Spirit wants you to know that your responsibilities now are to yourself too, for you are learning and developing new skills. The best in you is coming into view as you step forward with strength, knowing that Spirit supports you as you compassionately take the lead. You are a model for transformation now, sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others so they may grow and discover their best selves too. What a gift you are. Stay humble and authentic and walk your talk, for this is how a wise leader leads. That's all I have for you in this reading, dear Scorpio, but you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Scorpio. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to create for you and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when my pick a card readings are out, and have a beautiful June.